Wow. Coming up next on your news, inside Chopper 10. Viewers want to know when we fly, why we fly, and how we fly. So we'll take you behind the scenes. That's next. Well, Chopper 10 better start a fan club. We've been getting lots of questions into your news about our eye in the sky. So we're going to go behind the scenes to get you some answers. Doug wrote, as an ex-pilot, I'm interested in info on Chopper 10. What make and model is it? What is its seating capacity? And Jason wrote, I'd really like to understand what goes into the decision to use the helicopter. So joining me now is Chopper 10 photographer Jeremiah Haas with some answers. Thanks so much for joining me, Jeremiah. First of all, you're on the ground right now, right?
Yeah, right now we are on the ground.
Okay, what make and model is Chopper 10?
Chopper 10 is a 206, it's a Bell 206 Long Ranger.
And what does that mean? What size is that?
It's like a smaller, it's like I guess a medium-sized, small-size helicopter, somewhere in there. It's got a single engine, and it only has 2 main rotor blades.
Okay, and how many people can fit in there, Jeremiah?
For our purposes, the way it's set up right now, we can fit about 3 people in here. There's a pilot up front, and then I sit in the back with all the camera equipment, and if we need to, we can have a reporter in the left seat up front also.
So I'm curious, you say you're in the back with all the camera equipment. Are there cameras mounted on the outside of the chopper and you're manipulating them, or are you actually holding a camera?
Actually, I use this knee board right here. I don't know if you can see it, to control a big gyro cam. It's like a big ball on the front of the helicopter. And that's the one we use to bring you guys the news stories on the ground.
Interesting. How do you decide to send Chopper to a story? I mean, I know you get the instructions, but what's the process like?
Basically, we're sitting in our office, and then there's a news desk, and they decide when to send us out, and they call us. Typically, it's like any major story. Anytime there's a major fire, or like in the morning, if there's something like an accident on one of the major roadways messing up your commute, then they send us out to go cover it.
Okay, I have to ask you because the other day there was an actual traffic reporter who was in his own little helicopter who made the news. Have you ever had a situation like that? He had to land on the New Jersey Turnpike. Have you ever had a situation where something was kind of risky or crazy while you were up in the air?
Yeah, I've had a few. I mean, 99% of, like 100% of the time, all of our pilots are safe. They're really good at communicating with all the other pilots in the area.
Sure.
But there was one time when there was a plane coming a little too close, and I was right in the middle of a live shot, and I was holding the camera steady, and I guess a plane got closer than the pilot I was flying with liked, and he did like a quick drop down. So my stomach stayed up there, and I was down here, and it was all I could do to make sure the camera stayed steady so none of the viewers at home knew what was going on.
Oh my goodness. Jeremiah Haas, you are a braver soul than I am. Thanks so much for being with us, and thanks for all the work that you do.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. I was glad to be here.
All right, Chopper 10 photographer Jeremiah Haas. And usually Chopper 10 is up when there's a major traffic accident. Dama Lewis is watching the roads from NBC 10 Digital Traffic Pulse. Do we have any major accidents? Are we looking for Jeremiah in the sky tonight?
Well, no, he can stay grounded for now because we're really not seeing anything too major out there. Just your typical delays, especially